Hello, everyone. Game 6 of the World Series is ongoing at Busch Stadium. The Cards and Texas Rangers. Cards, of course, need to win to force a 7th and deciding game tomorrow night. Right now, they trail Texas 7-5. Alan Craig has just hit a solo home run to make it 7-5 in the 8th inning. Craig's blast came with one out in the bottom of the 8th, so the Cards within 2 runs. Let's go now live to Busch Stadium. Eric Blumberg is standing by as the Cards try to make a late comeback, Eric, and they've got to do that to keep this World Series alive. It has been a wild game, by the way, folks. These teams have combined for 5 errors. Eric, there you are. What do you think? Cards got to come back in, and there's still a little bit of time.
There is some time, but they have to clean up the sloppy play. This has been one of the sloppiest World Series games that I can ever remember seeing. A total of 5 errors in this game. Jaime Garcia, he didn't last very long for the Cardinals. He went 3 innings. He gave up a couple of runs. He didn't have it tonight. He had 5 hits and 2 walks in those 3 innings. The Cardinals have 3 errors in the ballgame. Matt Holliday, a brutal-looking one out in left field. Fernando Salas, David Freese also had errors that led to a couple of unearned runs. Texas Rangers, they're making some errors, too. They have 2 of them. That led to 1 unearned run. In the 6th inning, Matt Holliday picked off from third base with the bases loaded and 1 out. Holliday severely bruised his pinky finger on his right hand on the play, had to come out of the game. So Matt Holliday done in Game 6. Ian Kinsler, the former Missouri Tiger, he's leading the way for the Texas Rangers with this one. 2 for 4 with a run, 2 RBIs. He is now hitting .333 in the World Series and has the Rangers' best on-base percentage at .481. Like you said, Chris, it's tight. 7-5, the Texas Rangers leading in the 8th inning. The Cardinals with some time for a comeback, but they're running out of it in game number 6. Reporting live outside Busch Stadium, I'm Eric Blumberg. We'll send it back to you in the studio.
Eric, thank you very much. Nice job there. Cards now down to their final 4 outs. They are batting in the bottom of the 8th, 2 out, trailing 7-5. While the football Tigers travel to Texas for Saturday's game at Texas A&M, the basketball Tigers will be in Joplin this weekend for Sunday's game at Missouri Southern. Frank Haith's team will play an exhibition game Sunday at 5:30 to benefit the folks in Joplin after that devastating tornado in May. The NCAA is allowing Mizzou to add an extra exhibition game, so the Tigers play the first of 3 preseason games Sunday.
We are playing early, but you're ready to play somebody else in a different colored jersey, and I think our guys are looking forward to the opportunity. We get to do something unusual, also playing on somebody else's floor this early, which I think is unique. Most teams who play exhibition games, you play them at home, and which I think will be healthy for our basketball team.
Lincoln University wants to upgrade its athletic facilities, specifically the weight room. Some of the equipment is more than 40 years old. The university has to raise up to $250,000 to make the upgrade possible. Other schools in the MIAA have updated athletic facilities, leaving Lincoln feeling inferior when it comes to recruiting.
You know, we know we're recruiting against the same teams, and when you bring kids on recruiting visits, you know, they look at their facilities, look at ours. We have a disadvantage right now, so we got to figure out how to level the playing field.
It makes you not want to work out, but you have to. But it's, like I said, it's a mental thing. So when you walk in here and see bright lights, new weights, it's going to turn around.
Fever coming on, a rare Thursday night fever, but I know the cure. High school football highlights, even on a Thursday. Well, it's the final week of the regular high school football season in our state. Many teams are playing their games on this Thursday to get more rest for possible playoff appearances next week. The biggest game in the area, Class 2 showdown between the undefeated Macon Tigers and the unbeaten Centralia Panthers. And to make it an even better storyline, head coaches Earl Bennett and Pete Klass are brothers-in-law. Now, we're not sure if the loser has to sit at the kids' table at Thanksgiving, but they're really brothers-in-law. Second quarter, scoreless, third down, and the Macon running game stuffed by Centralia. Panthers did a nice job on D against Macon's run game all night. Next drive, Macon defense on display. Jacob Lanier with the interception. Still in the second quarter, Austin Kincaid for Centralia with a long run. That would lead to a Panther touchdown to put Centralia up 7-zip. Second quarter, it's Macon's Dylan Perrin brought down from behind on the tackle. Third quarter then, Perrin is sacked by Centralia's Brendan Watts. Tight game throughout. Later in the third, Dax Dullins, the Panther quarterback, gets loose on a long run, and Centralia wins it tonight 14-7. The Panthers are district champions. North Callaway hosting Southern Boone County. Oh, my goodness, they're starting to make Frito pie. They call it the T-Bird's Nest. Make a sports guy hungry. First quarter, no score. Jacob Hobner, 6-yard touchdown pass to Jared Graves. 2-point conversion, 8-zip. First quarter on fourth down, Southern Boone's Nathan Walsh, Jeremy Hill. It's broken up by Ty Webster. What a big hit as you get another look at it. Oh, there's the meat on the Frito pie. North Callaway's Austin Clark lights up. Southern Boone's Tyler Grayton. We'll give you another look at this hit. My goodness, the pads were popping. Oh, there's the cheese. Meat and cheese. Hobner connects with Graves again. It's a 50-yard gain, but Graves stepped out of bounds. Later in the drive, Hobner, the quarterback, sneak for the touchdown. Centralia led 16-zip, or rather North Callaway led 16-zip. I'm distracted by food if you didn't notice. 38-32, North Callaway wins it over Southern Boone as the Eagles rallied to make it close and force overtime, but North Cal prevails. All right, let's move along now. Tipton hosting Sedalia Sacred Heart. Senior night in Tipton. But it was a junior who stole the show for the Cardinals. Dallas Peoples, 54 yards for a touchdown. And add a 2-point conversion. It's 8-0 Cardinals. Then in the first quarter, Peoples rushes 37 yards for the touchdown. He had 149 yards in the first quarter, 279 in the game. Tipton up 16-zip. Folks, we're still in the first quarter, and guess who? Peoples rushes 41 yards to the 6-yard line. That led to a Tipton TD to make it 32-0. And no, he wasn't done yet. On to the second quarter. Dallas Peoples, 29 yards for a score. He had 5 touchdowns. Tipton slams Sacred Heart 66-6. On to Booneville. Senior night for the Pirates hosting Versailles. That's Wes Davis, the outstanding Booneville quarterback. Versailles has a good one, too, Maurice Moyer. But here, he's intercepted by Jared Osher. That kept the game scoreless. Second quarter, Booneville with the football. Wes Davis rolling right. Hits Gus Camp. It's a 29-yard pass play. And that long pass sets up the quarterback sneak from Wes Davis. Booneville wins 27-zip. And Booneville finishes the regular season at 9-1. School of the Osage hosting Salem. And here we go, second quarter. Osage's Bodine, a 3-yard touchdown, 7-zip, favor of the Indians. Is that Camdenton coach Bob Shore wearing an Osage hat? Second quarter, Dean again, 5-yard TD, 14-zip Osage. Still in the second quarter, Osage on defense. The fans loving it there as the Indians' Donald Puddlemeyer recovers the fumble. Osage shuts out Salem, 42-0. And South Callaway scoring early and often. T.J. Buckholtz, 21-yard run. Bulldogs up on the Bearcats, 33-zip. These young ladies for South Callaway had a lot to cheer about. Later, it's Ben Sides intercepting the ball that was deflected. Returns it to Herman's 22-yard line. And South Callaway wins over Herman 52-0. That's Sites' dog, by the way. Doesn't look too happy. Should be. This guy won by 52.
Here is the son of Stephen and Karen Davis in Montgomery City, Missouri. His activities include baseball.
The Montgomery County Wildcats celebrating senior night, hosting the Blair Oaks Falcons. Blair Oaks with short touchdown runs to build an early lead. And Austin Kempker with a 21-yard touchdown for Blair Oaks to make it 21-0. Here's that run right there as Blair Oaks building a comfortable lead at Montgomery County. Falcons in control of this game. Defensively, they did a number 2. The Blair Oaks defense comes up with a safety for 2 more points for the Falcons, and Blair Oaks wins it 69-34. All right, let's move on to Fayette for the Falcons and the West Strand Hornets senior night in Fayette. And here come the Falcons onto the field. First quarter, West Strand's Caleb Dale takes the toss on the option, runs 22 yards for the score. Hornets had a 14-0 lead on the Fayette Falcons. Then it's Drake Buffington for West Strand, a 46-yard pass to Clay Ames. He's tackled at the 5, but that set up a TD. West Strand wallops Fayette 48-0 as they did sting the Falcons tonight. All right, ninth inning now at Busch Stadium. Texas 7 and the Cardinals 5. If the Rangers hang on, they're world champs for the first time in their franchise history. That is sports.